Tune in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I said the end, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I don't feel me straight apply. Or when I'm stand up for the stone, I live my life. Been east to rich with east and they still when I make it thighs. But the schoolies never bet for me, my dough is still for thighs. I'm the horn, niggas know they cute too, I keep out the bone. But let's get you know my me and miss be up the shown. And when I see a nigga smile, you will stay up front. And if they got me know, then now you know I did the con. You up the icon, I see the fact. Missing I'm busy, but I hate I wake, so what I pack. I keep a searing in the rain, then I smoke as trash. And if I get I'll keep a far, I know some planet, yeah. Taking trash to the sky from my reason to living. All the flu on the blend, that resenting you ribbon. Dax kicking out of love, I might never be willing. You shall never know what you I can never forget. But tune in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I 7 in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, you know by now it's on the line of people, but you never know this name is Kanana sequel. Spick it fresh, taken down, so decide the needle. Put down, stay the time to lime like you want the needles. And if you hate when I like the brown, it's like your cam in the ground till they come around. But like I'm so fresh up and do the moves confused. And now I know what's up and noon and that was all for you. Say you never lose stakes, it's native Purricana. I was go always not a like a bagel, drink your face. But I was thinking to it so when I was by the cover. And now I rain, man, I ain't like the make whatever. I say could blend flame mind, you gave me no restriction. This nap so hard, go within and never missing. Convinced that you me love me now, but store and never tripping. It's the enemies of all, boy, yo come and get tripping. Tune in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I say the name, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream.
Live your dream. That's what I'm all about. Right here at GPTV1. Back again with another live stream. Unfiltered, that is. Wednesday edition. And I'm excited to be here today, even though it's really a sad day. Lost my mom yesterday. Bad news. So processing a lot going on in my life right now. And I want to thank all the people that's been calling, sending their condolences, the text messages. A lot of people talking about it on social media and that type of thing. Talk to people I haven't talked to in years. My mom just got a lot of love in a lot of places. So she suddenly passed. So I'm processing a lot, but she wouldn't want me to stop doing this. You got to keep the dream alive. Keep it moving. So, gotta bury my mom. So, shouts out to her, rest in peace, and just live with the memories. But in this live stream, I got a lot I wanted to unpack. And I just kept seeing this Young Thug thing. It just keep going on and on and on. And now it's all about these leaked audio that he put out there. Excuse me. And then the question, I think people questioning the Atlanta rap scene right now. And, you know, they've been holding it down for, I know it's over 20 years at least. Atlanta just been the hip hop mecca for some years now. And it seems like somebody's trying to take that kingdom down. And they seem to think that Young Thug has a big effect on the Atlanta scene. And he's exposing people from down there. So a lot of people questioning the integrity of the Atlanta rappers. A lot of them snitches and that sort of thing. So a lot of people got eyes on that Atlanta rap scene, mostly due to Young Thug. And they trying to figure out who are these snitches and all of that. So we're gonna look into all of that. And then I gotta go to this apostle from Taylor, Michigan. And this guy got indicted on these fraud charges. Him and another woman and other associates of this church, this mega church. And we all know those mega churches bring in millions of dollars. And it's a certain way how ministries work, and they deal with that in terms of taxes differently altogether. But this guy, Apostle David E. Taylor of Kingdom of God Global Church, an associate, were indicted on fraud. I watched a little of the video. He was in his deposition, and he just cashing out on things, you know. And we're going to look into that, and we're going to have some fun doing it. But before we get to all of that, I want y'all to check out this public announcement. Welcome to the GP Inner Circle. What up, though, GP fam? I'm excited to announce that the GP membership is now officially active. This is your chance to step up and show your support in a way that truly matters. By joining the Inner Circle, you will unlock exclusive perks tailored just for the most dedicated supporters, because you deserve nothing less. But that's not all. The Super Chat feature is now live, giving you an even greater opportunity to engage with me and the community in real time. Your support fuels my passion and creativity, inspiring me to deliver the kind of fire content that only the GP fam deserves. So why wait? Join the GP membership today and be a part of something special. Let's elevate this community together, because when you thrive, we all thrive. Welcome to the Inner Circle. Your journey starts now. Much love. Much love for sure. It's all love over here. If it's your first time in the building, I want y'all to click that subscribe button. Click that like button. It helps spread the live stream around. And click that notification bell. That way you can stay updated on new content and live streams. I appreciate it. Getting close to 8,000 subs and almost 1 million views. GPTVONE, we're going to keep it moving. Got a lot of stuff in store for this channel and this brand. And it's all for y'all. It's all entertainment. So we don't promote violence over here. I heard a quote. I believe they said 50 Cent said it. Like, I don't have that energy to be gangster right now, you know. I literally got too old for that. I done outgrown that type of lifestyle, you know. I don't have that type of energy. It's all about defense and protecting my family or something of that nature. I'm always wishing well and looking for conflict resolutions. But that's just me. That's just me. But this Young Thug stuff, people keep talking about these leaked audios, and just a couple of posts from Young Thug, he got the whole internet talking. Like, there's a lot of people chiming in on this particular thing, and people just be over. I don't know how to actually say that, but people be focused in on who's snitching or not. People be really focused in on that. And then try to use that snitching moniker or title to try to damage somebody's reputation. And when you think about rap music, that's like the last line of a profession that people didn't go to school and stuff like that. You coming out the streets, and it's an easy business to get into. So a lot of street people look to music to try to have a professional career at something. So, don't get me wrong, there's people that go to college and stuff, they rap and all that. And you got intelligent, like lyrical type rappers. But then you got a lot of drill rap, trap rap, gangster rap, all that stuff like mixed in together. So rap music is a profession that people that been in the streets, they'll try to get into that. It's more easier for them to get into that. So that's why you have basically an industry filled up with rappers that's straight off the streets. They straight off the track. They straight off out of the trap. And a lot of those cats carry that street mentality into the industry. That's why I asked the question, like, what's y'all definition of street? If I'm in this industry, at this point, I shouldn't be trying to be street, but you got assets you want to try to protect because there's a lot of stuff goes on behind the scene. So a lot of them got to say, hey, I'm gangster. Hey, I'm street, and I'm this, that, and the third, A lot of that be for a lot of reasons, for stuff that goes on behind the scenes that general public may not even see. A lot of stuff goes on in that game. But people be fanatic on, you call somebody a snitch or something like that, like the public be riding that, like literally. And then a lot of these people, fans and all that stuff, they not all hood and trapping and stuff like that, You got suburban kids that listen to this stuff. You got people in rural areas listen to this stuff. And you got people in other countries listening to this, listening to their content. So a lot of people judging what's street or not. They're not even from the street themselves. But rap music is one of those last lines of defense and try to get a career going on. But I want to get to this audio. This guy, Young Thug. Let me get to, and this is with 21 Savage, and this is a jail call. And this coming from academics. Those people with those big podcast platforms, they get a lot of information. People will be emailing them, DMing them, and some of them pay for information. So this is coming from academics. So I want to see what this is all about. It's my first time listening to this. We supposed to make some comments about some other rappers and stuff like that, but it is said that Young Thug and 21 Savage is like best of buddies. So let's check this out. Let me share my screen. Share this screen. I want to check out this audio. This is from Young Thug and 21 Savage.
Yo.
Bruh.
Yo.
What's going on? You good?
Yeah, what the hell going on?
Man, chilling. Where you at? You in the town?
Nah, I'm on the west.
Man, bro, I'm trying to drop an album the same day gonna drop, bro. You need to. Y'all sent you a song. Put a verse on it.
The nigga ain't send me no song.
It's in your text message.
I ain't see no.
So, and then a lot of this controversy is surrounding Gunna. And I heard some other audio clips where he felt like when Gunna took that plea deal, that's what made it harder for him. So he got it in. He got it in for Gunna, and he came out of jail, I guess, exposing Gunna to be this snitch, and here we are now. Let's listen to some more.
When he supposed to drop? Man, that nigga ain't finna drop.
He dropped Friday, nigga. You think I ain't gonna know he signed me?
He dropped Friday for sure?
Man, 100%. Friday. I can hold his shit back if I want to. If my album don't be ready, I can hold it back. But Drake already sent the song called, the name of my album, I'm gonna drop my album on the same day he dropped, and it's called Business is Business. Then I'm gonna drop an album the very next week after that. It's gonna be a singing album, and it's called Love You Later.
Yeah. What song? Hold on, I'm about to send it to you.
When you gonna go to the yard and do it for me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be asleep.
Yeah, I got it this time. Nah, I'm on the way to this shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell him, book one. You good though?
Most definitely. I'm really trying to fucking the whole shit up.
Interesting. Why is that?
You been drinking water, right?
Most definitely. But that's all they got to do in that motherfucker water. That's all the folks got. You wouldn't believe I fell in love with water, bro.
You ain't drink no water before that?
You been drinking it?
Yeah.
Y'all dudes don't drink water? What y'all do? Drink syrup or something? What are y'all drinking?
Got to.
Yeah. Well, you kept it here.
Yeah, that was funny. You heard me.
Man,
You heard my
please
joke,
go to
didn't
the
you?
studio and do the song, bro.
Yeah, I'm finna do it. I'm saying I don't think you should play it like that, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
Why is that? Why? Well, what's up with that? That's a good play. Good play. Good question. I want to know that myself.
I feel like you should have just made that nigga come in, like cleaned his face up and made him come in more. Like, if I need 80% of everything, 70%, I'm gonna tarnish your face card. Because you guys think about it, but bro, at the end of the day, bro, you did what you did, but we gotta capitalize on everything we do in life, bro. Like, at the end of the day, saying fuck a nigga, what that's really finna get a nigga for real.
Oh, definitely. You know, I still get 50% of a nigga album anyway, though, whatever album. but goddamn.
Yeah, but shit.
Definitely right.
It's still just like it's the money though. Like shit, nigga can get the money by telling the world like, well, I told him to do that just cause like.
Business is business.
But at the same token, it's like shit. You feel how you feel. So I ain't gonna tell you how you feel. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Cause I don't, in my heart, but I don't feel like Shawty did what he did with the intention of hurting you. You see what I'm saying? I don't really get that vibe from him. I feel like he just green.
Hell no.
How you call it that?
Okay. Is it anything in the entire world? If me and you were locked up and I told you to do that, would you do it?
How you gonna put
Well, we different types of niggas though.
He not the one locked up with you, or was. All y'all out, so what's the deal?
Shit, we ain't.
He ain't, bro. That nigga, he. I'm saying like, we we honor loyalty different than probably what he do to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Not like we different, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like, man, but you seen your brother, Pete?
Most definitely.
But he said you told him to do that.
Man, watch out.
Man, oh God, that's what he telling the street.
Man, oh God, he kept.
You sound mighty relaxed. On this one, Young Thug was actually locked up. You sound mighty chilling in there.
On that same guy, he kept.
And that's
Man,
why
he
he
come in
fears
to take a plea and tell lies on me. To get me sitting on the road, man. I ain't trying to be in no motherfucking jail cell. Man, I don't know what the hell. Bro, that nigga just broke my heart, bro. I can't believe that nigga, bro. What the fuck, bro?
What?
They said, what?
I don't say how. It shouldn't be shocking.
I said shit in, bro. Then they said, yes, ma'am, bro. Like, bro, we really made, like, bro, nigga really made you a made man, bro.
Damn, man. Yeah, man, drop the album.
Oh, now you want to drop the album now.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, why I said shit in, that nigga said, yes, ma'am. God damn, bro. Like, that's crazy.
That hurt.
I'd rather die.
It hurts.
Before I ever in my life switch up on Lil Man. I'm dying. I don't give a damn. We ain't never got to be a part of the same goddamn organization, music group. We ain't got to be a part of none of that. I ain't no switch up on what? I be beefing with you and still don't switch up though.
Well, God.
You see what I'm saying? Like I just don't respect it, bro. Nigga, you took a plea first, so you done never made
You keep it real. You keep it 1,000.
Made it cool for everybody else to take a plea, nigga. Like I don't respect that.
Death before dishonor.
I ain't got no respect for that, bro. For that nigga, man, you and Jeffrey Williams in the car. It was a.
Nah, how about you just take care of your business by yourself and stop doing your business in front of people? Because people sit around, they record everything you're doing. They watching all your moves. Why? Because they want to be you.
A gun and drugs in the car. Was it yours?
He probably said that though, bro.
100%, but you.
That's the only part I don't agree with. I disagree with you on. The other shit, he dead ass wrong. But that, like, nigga.
That's why it's always good to have a rational voice in your ear.
It wasn't yours neither. It was the nnigga who took the charge shit. It wasn't none one of y'all. He supposed to say it was more than us in that car.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what he's supposed to say.
That's all I'm saying. Because the DA ain't telling the judge. The DA ain't telling the judge and the jury that it was 3 people in the car. They making it seem like it's only me and him in the car. He supposed to straighten that up off top, like.
So whoever leaked this audio, they probably got paid for this audio clip.
Nah, that was goddamn the other nigga shit. He took the charge. You just sitting there saying, yeah, man, like he ain't got no backbone. Bro. I don't respect that shit, bro.
Yeah, scared.
Ain't no goddamn scared. He done been to prison before. Shout done been to prison. That's the other part I don't get. Like, man, you done been to chain gang. You know how
he ain't been to prison. He been to prison? He ain't been to no damn prison.
Man, Gunner went to prison. And Gunner went to prison.
Really?
Yes, that's why he got kicked out of college. He got caught serving on the college campus. He did a year.
He don't want to go back.
Well, he's used to that.
It's probably rough for his ass, boy. That shit rough, boy. You gotta be a certain type of nigga. You gotta have real mental strength, boy. Like, niggas don't be having that shit, bro.
I understand, boy, but before I trade on,
I got my shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, you going on. Yeah, folk ain't fuck with you. Yes, sir. Nah, you ain't shit. One thing about it, man, nigga, pray for that, bro. I pray for all y'all every day. I make sure, man, what? Man, go ahead on, stay on the way. These folk ain't man. I wish I would see.
Yeah.
One of y'all nigga locked up, then one of y'all folk do the same thing. Now everybody drunk. Man, these niggas ain't doing well right. These niggas ain't telling lies. I would respect if a nigga just told the truth. Like, whatever you feel like you know about me that's truthful, which is nothing, whatever you feel like you know about me that's truthful, I would rather you just told that. Man, you let these folks convince you to lie on a nigga, like, bro, you know I done, bro, it done been times where I done been low on money and I done spent my last on him. He'll never know that.
Yeah, I know, I already know.
It's just shit like that, bro. I ain't respecting that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Then nigga get out of jail.
Either way, I don't feel like you wrong. I just be trying to just think of like what be the best outcome of every situation. Like that's how I be thinking. Like, all right,
Hell, all y'all out of
you
jail.
fucked up, but goddamn,
You claiming he a snitch, but they all saying you a snitch. So what?
what's the best outcome of this shit? Like,
But how?
like
What's the best
goddamn.
outcome though? What's the best outcome of that? Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might go #1, but that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some real shit now.
Nah, you got to you hold his career in your hand, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong, cause them folks already on the internet like, man, fuck all that. We rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking with him. If you come out and tell the world that you was in agreement.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a snitch and still have fans. Like, people still will mess with you. It is what it is.
With that shit, his career ain't over. That's why I said, like,
I
there we go.
understand that part, but now think about
There we
niggas
go.
like you.
There we go. See, 21 Savage, like, wait a minute, his career ain't over now.
Wham, Dirt, Pluto, niggas who I really fuck with, who like my brothers who already done like cut ties. Imagine niggas, y'all niggas already done cut ties with a nigga, and then I come and take a nigga and be
But
on.
what do that got to do with his career, though? Like, he ain't got to kick it with other rappers and stuff like that. It's all about the fans. The fans don't keep buying his stuff and downloading it. He ain't gonna stop.
Some niggas side after they did what wrong. They can call me.
yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm slapping y'all.
No, it ain't. Cause no, niggas need to stop jumping the gun. Niggas be like, I don't know, bro. It's like,
how you call that jumping the gun though?
cause I'm not doing nothing until I talk to you. Like I told him. You know, he called me when he got out. I told him, look, I can't fuck with you unless just fucking with you. Type shit.
There it is, because y'all best of buddies. At least that's what people say. And y'all trying to be on some 1,000 stuff, man. You know, y'all maybe 1,000 with each other, but let's see.
I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't fucking with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
niggas trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt.
Staying on to him, but that's it. Like,
that's another thing about that. Like, people building careers off this stuff. You know, they're gonna pop up with their own little podcasts and things of that nature. You know, people gonna try to get paid off this storyline.
Them niggas ain't doing all this shit. Like,
including me.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy shit. That ain't really saying that to no.
Yeah,
that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still
but guess what? That
what
makes
your
you,
position is, right?
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped the gun. But
niggas
look,
supposed to have a conversation with you before they do anything. That's
yeah,
just
but
how I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, hell no. He's like, all right, say less.
Oh man.
Say less.
So everybody was shocked when he did that.
Same shit. I'm talking off top. Soon it happened. G-Off hit me.
Yeah, but you still at Buddy party though. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, that was gonna be
like,
you switched up on me knowing you were busy with a rap. It was jazz and fun, my man. Yeah.
Oh God, but he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did what's wrong too. You a rat too, but nigga, you shit. He ain't lying. That's true.
I understand that too, but get what? The only thing I'm gonna say I respect about Buddy is Buddy probably didn't know nothing about that before he started fucking with a nigga, and then a nigga really helped him. A nigga really took him where he needed to go. You know what I mean? So it's like you done that can fuck with a nigga on you done that fucking with a nigga on a business tip. You see what I'm saying? I can respect his situation.
And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. I feel like you should do.
But what I'm telling you is, if that it make you a rat too if you fuck with him because I told him to do that. I can't tell no nigga to snitch. You can't get on the phone and tell me, hey bro, hey yeah, take that plea. But man, you better take that plea. And the plea saying tell. It'll plea saying tell something, even though it's 100% lie. The plea saying it ain't. I feel like it ain't no difference if I get on the internet, if I do anything to say I told him to do that. Real nigga still gonna be like, fuck nigga, you told. I don't give a fuck. Who told you to do it? Can't no nigga tell you to tell. Like that's why I'm saying my brother told me, brother told me to do that. Nigga, I can't. Me and Savage could be in a motherfucking case together. God forbid. If Savage tell me, man, bro, go ahead. It's on me. Take the plea. Man, you can't tell me to tell. You can't tell me to rap. I'm a man. So I just look at it. God damn sure was thinking about that one day. Like, man, I'm just gonna goddamn. I ain't gonna say that about
like
that.
While you was locked up, you was doing a lot of thinking. That's what it seems like.
I might just be like, man, them folks did what they had to do. I don't feel like that was wrong. I swear to God, I was thinking about doing that before, but I'm like, shit, what the hell? That's gonna change. Savage still gonna look at you like, well, you a motherfucking rat. Give a fuck who told you to tell, nigga. I don't give a fuck who told you to take no plea, do none of that, nigga. The shit these folks telling you to say in the plea, I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody take. God can't tell you.
See, that's the same thing with the CEO. That's like, it's like, of course, some niggas gonna still feel how they feel, but I'm saying for the fans, for the money, to get money.
Most definitely.
Cause it's like I can get 50% of this album right here that's gonna go #1. I could get 50% of everything. I'm still gonna get 50% of everything, but with my words can make every album after this go #1. Fuck just this one. Feel what I'm saying? But it's like shit at the same time.
21 think he should get paid off Gunna and exploit him that way, but Young Thug just wanna move him out the way altogether. You want to end his career.
Like, I respect it if money don't move a nigga too, because that's some real nigga shit too. Like, man, I don't give a fuck about making no money out that nigga no more. Like, ooh, I respect that too. Well, I'm saying niggas got to think it's two people down there, because we down there with two people. You got to think morally, and then you got to put morals to the side when it comes to business.
Most definitely.
Feel what I'm saying?
What you do right now? What you do? See, it's hard. See, guess what? It's easy for you to say.
Personally, I'm gonna keep it. He didn't just go in there and lie like, boy, Jeff did this. Feel what I'm saying? He still lied about fuck.
But this what he did. He made, which they still gotta prove the shit though, which I don't think they're gonna ever be able to prove because it's just not a game. He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a game. He said YSL is a game. And he know people on this trial who committed crimes in furtherance of the game. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full blown lie. I know individuals on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the game. Like you committed people just so you can say slime big. Like that's real. That's what RICO is. That's a RICO. So if a nigga get found guilty on RICO, nigga, you really you got a nigga life took, nigga.
Yeah.
And you are 100% black. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the fuck is you talking about? You know YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the game. Nigga, you just made it a motherfucking RICO case. You just made it.
So that's what they talking about.
All these charges that they got on everybody in this.
Yeah, I heard that that's what he was saying, that by Gunna taking that plea deal, he made it into a RICO case because he's admitting, and that's what a RICO is. It's like furthering the business, furthering the organization. But this is not a federal case. This is a state case.
Case 180 some charges. Ain't now one of these charges showing you that somebody committed a crime in furtherance of a game. That's what they got to prove. They got to prove that these people who killed these people, you did it to make YSL bigger. Not
you got to be making your organization bigger or something, adding on to the organization. That's why that Puffy thing didn't work. That was not a RICO because he's not doing stuff to further his business. He just had a bunch of people getting drugs and hiring hookers and all that stuff. That's not no RICO. It got to be something that's furthering the business, adding on to it, making it bigger or something like that. It got to be a profit involved in it.
He shot at you, or y'all shot at each other, or whatever reason it is. They trying to prove that you did it in furtherance of a game. You did it to make your game bigger. They can't prove no shit like that. Ain't nobody committed no crime to make no game bigger because it ain't no fucking game.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's all about making your game record label, organization, whatever, making it bigger. That's a RICO.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So for you to say that, it's just like, boom, now you got a nigga who they say a big dog of this shit,
Right.
saying it, agreeing to it, pleading guilty to it. Now nigga gotta fight you in court, bro. And you lying. That's 100% lie. You don't even know you don't know nobody on that motherfucking case but me, and Duke, nigga. The only 3 people you know on the case. So who the fuck is you talking about? No folk made you lie. No folk said, nigga, why sell money in? That nigga said, yeah, ma'am, nigga.
You can't get over the fact that Gunna just saying yes, ma'am to everything. Anything they say, Gunna like, yes, ma'am. But according to Thug, he don't know a lot of the YSL people. He only know a few people. So who is the gang?
Nigga, you gotta tell somebody
right.
goddamn.
No, shout out
what's
goddamn
up, bro?
cop.
Like,
DM me too.
huh?
Shout out DM me too. Shout out.
Yeah. Man.
Like how you feel? Ooh, I'm like shit.
Gotta hear from the man. Look.
Bro, don't ask me, bro. Y'all know who I'm with him.
That's his
So,
man's in
shit.
him.
I don't know, like what the fuck?
Gotta keep it real.
That shit lame as hell, bro. But niggas gonna
Man,
come
you
up out
gotta
of
keep
that
it
shit.
1,000.
Oh, most definitely. But it just like, see, what make me, it's what make me hard to be like, business, this business and shit.
That's why I like doing that. This stuff be kind of fun. It be intriguing. I see a few people in the building. Do me a solid and click that like button.
You ain't in my shoes, so you don't be hearing like the conversations I had with my lawyer. Well, my lawyer just like, damn, man, nigga, 4 years old, bro. You know, just like real shit, just real conversations.
When he heard
real
that shit, he
with-
was just shocked. He was shocked. It just split him in half. It just broke his heart.
Like, man, we got to really fight, boy.
Yep, you got to
real
fight now.
just because a nigga took a plea. Like, this shit became a fight. This shit was not a fight. Nigga walking out of this shit without being touched. Only thing nigga finna do is a little time in the county. Punk ass year or 2. That shit ain't that. Fuck that. Nigga untouchable. Man, nigga took them plea, man. Nigga lawyer went to talking totally different. Like, man, god damn, bro. You did that, nigga? Man, you tripping. I had a real one-on-one with my lawyers and shit. Like, but this shit real deal. This shit
It's
real
real
like,
now.
Nigga, but that
Maybe you should have hired his
My brother
lawyer.
goddamn down Cleveland Avenue, and the judge told him not to go on Cleveland Avenue. That nigga got sentenced to 10 years for riding down a street, bro. Judge ain't with none of that plan. That nigga, he one of them judges like, he on that one, like, I'm gonna give y'all nigga at a max. Every one of y'all nigga. Like, I'm telling you, he on that one. Man, come on, man. Nigga ain't get caught in the car doing nothing. Straight, send the nigga straight down the road. First day in court. First appearance.
Nah, he had 5. He got caught with 5.
Nah, it was other person in the car took that was they gun. She say on the police report they gun. The other person in the
This is deep.
other person in the car gun. They tell about he don't supposed to be down Cleveland Avenue, he don't supposed to be around no gun. It's like nigga don't nobody know he ain't know the gun was in the car. Man, the judge ain't trying to hear none of that. 10 years off top, revoke your plea.
Off the rip, 10 years. So he's saying if Gunna would have just held out, at best he would did a few months in the county jail at best. They really didn't have no case on these guys, but Gunna made it into a case.
10 years, man, nigga ain't playing, boy. I just feel like I'd rather die before I lie.
So they flipped Gunna to make it seem like it's a furtherance of his gang. YSL.
I don't give a fuck what's going on. And I don't give. You can't take what God ain't putting you in no situation you can't take. Man, sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Sit down. That nigga, bro. We got 9 megabytes of goddamn of discovery. Man, Gunna ain't in one piece of paper.
You not?
Man, we're walking.
Yeah, I know.
Scott free.
What?
Man, nigga ain't in
You
one.
not in the paperwork?
Bro, like, man, I don't know what the fuck Gunna locked up for.
He don't even know what he was
Man,
locked
the whole
up for. Damn, that's interesting. You didn't know what Gunna was locked up for? He's not in none of the paperwork?
He like, man, I do not understand why Sergio Kitchen is locked up. He like, I just hope he's just strong, man. I hope he's strong. If anybody beat this charge, he say, if anybody beat the charge, Sergio Kitchen beat the charge first. Ain't no jury in the world sending him to prison. Nigga, Brian telling me this day one. Ain't no jury sending him to prison. No jury. There's a lot of people that got to fight, man. Your government don't got to fight. No jury sending him to prison, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Just like shit, like just
yeah. You go to court, you got to fight.
On that, and then man, that shit, man. Nigga dead ass.
I wonder, do he feel like it was worth it now? Like,
hell no, he don't.
Like,
Hell no.
You done lost who you is behind this shit.
Right, it ain't even about me. It ain't about me. Nobody else in the world. It's strictly about you. Like, you really lost your manhood by Nando. Like, then I don't just like when niggas be like, man, nigga, I got tricked. Ain't nobody trick you. Nigga, what? Man, watch out.
Yeah.
Oh,
He told me that. I told him go get it back. Withdraw it.
Yeah, the killer.
On my mama, I told him that. He like, shit, I could do that. I'm like, shit, hell yeah, you can do that.
Hey, you talking about nigga?
Shit, I'm going to go down there with the lawyer tomorrow, turn myself back in.
Man, did a nigga go? You know what
Nigga
that means?
didn't do it.
Man, you know what that means? A nigga wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
ain't nobody take no plea. They didn't want to take a plea. Everyone wanted to take a plea, Jack. Everyone no hope. Nigga want to get out, go to them hoes. Nigga, you gonna get, man, I know you regret it. You hate yourself more than I hate you. Man, you get out of jail, you fuck.
Oh, you hate him.
Weed, you
There
can't
you
get
go.
your house. A week later, that shit wow. Nigga like, damn, man, I'm tripping.
Young Thug just admittedly said he hates Gunna. Intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come
Him
on,
and Brick got into it the other day.
Said it himself.
She called him a rat fuck nigga. Yeah, he got down there, started crying.
That how I supposed to be though. Like, ain't no girl supposed to be fucking you and then like. I really be like that. Like, I wish you don't never get no pussy no more. You don't never get another dollar in the world. Like, you don't deserve none. You don't deserve none. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Man, you don't deserve none. But you
love him.
But you don't deserve nothing. Like, but you voluntarily lied. But you don't know nobody on this fucking case. Like,
Oh, God.
Man, you don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve no pussy.
You don't deserve nothing.
Nigga do that shit to get out for a hoe, bro. Listen to a nigga jail call and shit. Nigga just straight just, damn, man. I love you, baby. What you doing? Man, yeah, I'm gonna be back with you in a minute. Yeah. yeah, man, that shit, man. Damn, man.
Oh, man.
When nigga go to talking like that, all that little tight shit, man, watch out. Nigga got you caught up in some shit like I ain't got caught.
Oh, he was saying that?
Yeah. Man, nigga got nigga caught up in some shit, bro. These niggas, man, I don't even know these niggas ass, bro. Like, all that old type shit there. Like, nigga, I don't know these niggas neither. I know you, Yak, and Duke. And goddamn,
right.
and Quake. I know 4, 5 people on this case. The rest of these young niggas, I ain't ever hung around flying like y'all.
You don't know none of them.
Oh, God.
Shit like that. Like, I don't know these niggas neither, nigga. I'm in the same position you in, nigga. But get what? I'm a man, though. I ain't doing no sucker shit. Whatever, him. I don't go there with him. One thing about it, I'm not going out like no sucker, cause I'm a grown man. I ain't doing that. Ain't no money, ain't no nothing. Who? Man, nigga sitting there.
You just keeping it 1,000. That's all that is. That ain't really got nothing to do with no manhood. You just stand up for your rights. You get caught up in some stuff. You got rights, and you got to go on in court and duke it out. When you doing a bunch of stuff around people, you know, one of them gonna fold.
For the law, everything. I don't give a damn. I wish I would do that. Who? Man, you folks come on with it, man. You know what I mean? I just don't respect. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Stand up for what you believe in.
I definitely feel.
I still say you tell that nigga. I still like some message like, hey, I'm gonna do this.
21 want to get paid off the dude
on their contract.
You want to go
still
and
do what you do. Something, bro.
21 want to go ahead and pimp the dude out.
Yeah, that's tough. Gio.
For real, bro.
And Young Thug want to destroy him.
Gio.
Yo.
Hey, tell them I want to redo it. I want to redo bruh contract. So I want to I want to make that motherfucker 4 more albums.
Now you're looking at the money.
Oh,
now you're thinking about it.
You heard me?
I heard you loud and clear.
So you go ahead and rap.
Tell him I want to do another deal. He at least owe a nigga that, bro. Like.
Yeah, I mean, he can go ahead and rap. But that check gonna be getting shorter and shorter.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So we come to the end of this right here, pretty much at the end of this. And we see that Young Thug, he hates Gunna. And that's what it got it going on across the podcast circuit. So many people talking about this stuff. That was really intriguing. This stuff like one big drama, you know, it's like a soap opera. He's starting to think about that, like maybe I ought to redo this dude's contract and put a bigger percentage on there. So when Gunna come out rapping and he getting these #1 records, Young Thug will be getting a big percentage of that. So 21 Savage is basically encouraging him to think about that. Instead of just destroying his career or whatever, because he wanted to drop his album the same day that Gunna drop his. Then he say he gonna come back with another album. But this stuff is highly dramatized and it's intriguing. We're gonna keep up with this stuff. People keep talking about it, so I had to get on here and get my 2 cents on that. So I'm gonna take me a quick cold drink break, and I'll be right back, fam. And we're gonna get into this guy, David E. Taylor. That kept coming across my notifications, and I looked at the story. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this on the live stream. And this guy was just raking in millions, living a super luxurious life as an apostle. But he's been indicted on that fraud. He's from Taylor, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit. So that's considered to be upriver. And I'm gonna look at that too. So stay tuned, fam. Yeah, I'm back in the building, fam. Grab me something cold to drink right quick. And I'm ready to get into this guy, David E. Taylor. This guy right here. And I seen other people talking about it. And I should have did this episode for my playlist, The Dark Side of Wealth. Y'all can go check that out on the GP channel. It's something new I'm trying out. But this guy got caught up on a big fraud case. I think they raided some places down there in Tampa. And this guy was just living his luxurious life. And they say he was human trafficking. Had all these people, it's basically salespeople. You know, they will call people and try to get people to get these donations and basically torture the people if they don't meet the goals of the church. So it's expectations from the workers. If they didn't live up to the standards, they will be deprived of food. They definitely wasn't getting paid. I want to go to a news report on this guy right here. Let me see if I can pull up that news report. Here we go. And this is from a few days ago. Let's check out this news report. Like I said, it's from a few days ago. And I just had to talk about it. Let me share my screen with y'all I appreciate y'all joining me right here at GPTV1, Gangsters Paradise TV1. So here's a news report about this situation. We get some sound going on.
Resulted in at least $50 million in donations since 2014. And all of that money helped pay for David Taylor and Michelle Brannon's extravagant lifestyle.
Brannon went before a federal judge in Tampa today following her arrest earlier. 8 on Your Side investigator Brittany Mueller continues our team coverage live tonight.
Stacey and Keith, good evening. David Taylor and Michelle Brannon are accused of using religious beliefs to prey on their victims for their own personal financial gain. Court records show they used the funds to purchase several Mercedes and Bentleys, a Rolls Royce, a boat, 5 ATVs and jet skis, as well as $10,000 worth of seafood, plus this home in Avila worth more than $9 million.
Ooh, look at that trail right there. Look at that house right there. Look at that house. What?
You're looking at 2 FBI raids in 2 states, North Carolina and Florida, that investigators say led to the arrest of 2 self-professed religious leaders and their connection to the Kingdom of God Global Church. Federal investigators say David Taylor, who refers to himself as Apostle and Jesus' best friend, and his second-in-command, Michelle Brannon, lured people in nationwide with promises to fulfill their spiritual hunger and work as unpaid phone solicitors at call centers to serve as Taylor's arm bearers in Michigan, Missouri, Texas, and even here in Florida, including Tampa and Ocala. On Wednesday, Taylor was arrested in Durham, North Carolina, while Brannon in Tampa. This indictment filed in July shows since 2013, their victims were required to make a specific number of calls or raise a specific dollar amount, and if they did not meet their quota, there were consequences, physical violence, and psychological abuse. In one case, court records show Brannon texted 7 of the top closers, "Need to go in the garage in Tampa now. Also, I want food taken away."
What?
The indictment reveals that this forced labor scheme resulted in at least $50 million in donations since 2014, which Taylor and Brannon said would be spent on supporting victims of human trafficking, all while they are now accused of committing that crime.
Whoa. 50 million. Torture. Get in the garage. If you didn't meet that quota. I'll say another report I want to check out. Let me see if I can go back to that. Let me see if I can go back to it. Okay, ex-girlfriend reveals red flags after FBI raids Kingdom of God Global Church. So I'm going to share that. Let's see what the ex-girlfriend had to say. Let me share this screen. These pastors be raking in millions, especially those big global churches.
Control went so.
Mega churches, as they call them. But let's go.
Global church, including right here in Tampa, began to make headlines. A former girlfriend of the church's leader says she wasn't surprised by this. Vicky Yohe is a world-renowned gospel singer, racking up more than 1 million followers on social media. She says she began a relationship with Kingdom of God's Global Church's leader, David Taylor, in 2017. After being a guest singer at one of their worship services. She says after 16 months of repeated red flags, she walked away from him. And in 2019, she shared her story by writing a book, All You Have Is a Voice, where she detailed what happened to her during the relationship. She says after she wrote her book, she was subject to death threats from members who didn't believe a word she had to say. She never spoke about the church again, David Taylor or Michelle Brannon.
Yeah, 'cause they got a cult following and they're taught to protect these pastors and things of that nature. So if you're coming out talking against them, it's like talking against a machine. So yeah, you're going to get some threats.
That was Until Now.
Thank you for sharing your story with us. And I know it's not going to be easy. So it's going to be hard. It's already making you emotional.
It is.
She's been scared since then.
Because when I spoke out against this monster, I had so many people saying, you're You're just a woman scorned. He cheated on you. You got names of a couple women. But I knew it was more than that. I knew it was more than that. And I got criticized. Just people just thought I was crazy.
She is sharing her story exclusive.
So I'm just gonna play a little bit of this, and I want to go into this deposition he did some years back.
With our Jennifer Titus with a message for anyone who may feel trapped in what she calls a cult church.
Yep.
How would you describe your relationship?
They be having these cult movements, and if you come out talking against them, they'll give you death threats, and they will kill you too.
With Mr. Taylor?
I thought I was in love with him. You know, when I look back at it, he really just used me because I have like 1.2 million on my Facebook page, my platform. He would have me promote his book. If I didn't promote his book,
that's what they'll do. If they see you got a big platform or something, they'll try to use you to spread their word around. I've definitely been through that. I had invited a pastor on to one of my broadcasts. He thought I was just gonna turn my podcast into a gospel show. I was like, nah, Holmes, you know, he really got mad about that, you know. And I even ran into him. He tried to get a little gangster with me, you know, man, whatever, Holmes. You know, I had a little following going on there, and he thought I was gonna get on there and start preaching his word and promoting his church and all that type stuff. Like, he literally thought I was going to turn my podcast into a gospel show. I was like, nah, Holmes. No, that ain't flying like that. So if they see you got these platforms or whatever, they'll try to get you to spread their words around. So yeah, I believe her in that regard.
every day, it was like the end of the world. Like, you know, he wanted me to interview people that saw Jesus.
Yeah.
So when I look back on it, he used me for my platform. He did not love me. He did not, because it was all about what I can do for him.
How many members would you say that the church had?
Well, here's the thing. Let me just say this. When somebody tells you that they've seen Jesus and that he's going to show up on the platform at midnight on August 5th, they came from all over the world. Because his book, Face to Face, people, you know,
Did you say hundreds? Thousands?
I would say thousands. I would say worldwide.
Does any of this surprise you?
Oh, no. Not at all.
Right outside
but
the D.
For me, I was a little bit different. I'm not, because I was the gospel singer that he had me come and sing. I was never around all the stuff you're talking about, working 50 hours and not feeding them. He kept me from all of that. I flew in, sang at his events. He would come to Louisiana, New Orleans. We'd meet up in New Orleans. But when I came out with my story, then everybody else said, well, listen, I'm the one that got the EBT cards when everybody got them the first of the month, and they all had to give them to me, and I would go to the grocery store and you know, that food would be gone and we'd have to wait till, he said, you know, and so other stories started coming out.
After you spoke out. So these allegations don't surprise you because you've heard of these from other members.
Because I've heard, because way back when, I had so many people call me and say, we've been praying for you. But see, people reached out to me, even my family and people that, they said, Vicki, there's something not right with him.
Something not right.
David, everybody says there's something not right. And he says, Vicki, he said, but when you're at my level, you're gonna get persecution. And he said, you gotta stand with me.
There was one video that Michelle posted that said if you have a nickel and you're gonna be homeless, if you give up that nickel, to still give that nickel up to the church.
It's anything that you have, if you have a savings account, I gave a lot of money. I regret it, but I gave a lot of money.
So I want to move on to this deposition. I listened to some of that deposition earlier today. And man, this guy was spending big bucks on expensive stuff. And he just tried to sound so innocent. And he kept going on what he had going on too, even after the deposition. Let me pull up that deposition. This guy right here, Taylor, is right outside of Detroit. And this guy sounds just as innocent as all outdoors. I'm going to share my screen on this one. Hold up, fam. Let's check out his deposition. One of these depositions. Let's go to this right here. Let me scoot it up some. I'm not going to play the whole
honestly
thing.
don't know.
You have no idea.
Imagine bringing your side project
There's some type of deposition you had to go through.
to life.
Like I said, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I just want y'all to check out some of the things he's saying.
Because I have other staff who they are running that part of the ministry, and they give orders to whatever volunteers come in and tell them what they should do.
Who's in charge of that?
Michelle.
Michelle, the other person indicted.
In Michigan and in
Yes.
St. Louis?
Yes.
So how much time does Michelle spend in Michigan?
Not that much. Most of it is in St. Louis. Our Michigan base is like a adjacent base, or you would call a remote location, you know, that we are doing business out of too.
So y'all can rake in millions.
Her main time is spent in St. Louis.
So who is in Taylor on a daily or weekly basis directing Debbie Frazier with what work should be done?
Like I say, Michelle Brannon is the one over that. She the one that gives the orders. I allow to
She the one torturing them
oversee
folks.
that part of it as well.
Even though she's not here.
Right. She can call by phone from St. Louis and do that.
And what kind of
back
work
in 2015
happens at the Taylor location? What happens there? You've got an office there.
Yes, offices.
So what kind of work do you do there?
Well, now what are you saying, doing ministry time or behind the scene time?
Well, what kind of work would Debbie Frazier be going there to do on a daily or weekly basis?
Like I say, I think that would be better answered by the person that I have over it, because I'm not involved in all the intricate details of those things.
You don't know what Debbie
Yeah, they just kick the dollars up to
I
you.
really don't. Other than I know I've seen her during the services when she ushers and do things like that.
I'm not really
Yeah, you just sit at the top and send your people out there to slave these people.
talking about services, because that's really what
Well,
once a
that's the
month.
time that I see, you know, because I'm basically in most of the time and out.
In and out.
All right.
Put it on Michelle.
Can you give an estimate as to the number of times you have seen, or not ushering, but personally seen or interacted with Debbie Frazier?
Who is W. Frazier? Let me scoot this up, son. I
it's
want to hear
very
about that
rare.
money.
What do you mean startup?
Well, like, you know, a small business starting garages, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you hold meetings here?
No.
And this is in a residential, looks almost like a subdivision kind of house.
Mhm.
You have to answer yes or
Yes.
no.
Mhm.
All right, and the subdivision allows you to run a ministry out of that house?
Well, actually, we've talked with them, and it's not wrong that we are, because we're not doing no kind of big operation. It's just like a startup business, like many American companies starting garages here in this
So
country.
when Debbie Frazier goes to St. Louis,
Mm-hmm.
does she stay at this residence?
Not that I know of. I'm not positive about that. I don't think there's room there for that.
What do you mean there's not room?
Room to stay there like that.
I thought you said you allowed people to stay there.
Yeah, I said, you know, if there's room, but I don't think there's room for nothing like that.
Okay, so
I'm
what
sure
is
she
it
may
you-
get a hotel when she's in town. I don't know, but it would be good if you could ask
Ask
Michelle. 'cause she
Michelle.
deals with
Ask
that.
Michelle
So
again.
what is that place
Just ask
used
Michelle.
for? What's the residential used for if people don't stay there?
Well, I just shared what it's used for. That it's, one of our startup locations to help the ministry save money as an overhead until we build what we're going to build there as the global headquarters.
All right, so what happens at that residential house? People don't stay there. You said Debbie Frazier doesn't stay there. I thought it was for volunteers to stay. So what do people go to that house to do?
Well, there are computers there that, they just do minimum work tasks to organize the ministry or answer phones or stuff like that.
It's a work center?
I wouldn't call it a work center.
Well, what
it's
is
more of
it
a
then?
startup place, like a small business, like a small business that
Man, you keep saying
Americans
this small
do. They start
business stuff, man. What is you talking about? You got them in there working.
No,
in
you
a
keep
garage.
saying that, but what is it that happens in there? Is it it's work?
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
It's volunteer work. Yeah, you could say that.
All right, so
however
it's
you
like
wanna
an
say
office.
That. First of all, you saying it's a startup. People in there working when you had startups.
Almost, yeah, like a startup. It's
There
same
you go
thing
with the startup
as a
stuff
small
again.
American company.
Okay, I'm
in a
not
garage.
interested in small
Well, I'm
American
just
companies.
telling you.
Yeah, see, now you're being argumentative. One minute you just calm, trying to sound like this pastor. Now you're argumentative.
Yes.
We have to not talk at the same time.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what
Me
the
too.
purpose of this location is. And
Okay.
is your testimony that this is an office where people go to work for JMMI?
Yeah, I mean the only way I'm trying to explain to you what it is. Do you understand what a small business is in
Sir,
America?
that's
Yeah,
not,
place
you
where
I'm
don't
trying
get
to answer
work
your
at.
question. If you don't listen to what I'm saying, then you.
So you want her to shut up and just listen to you. So you're a narcissist. You are a narcissist. So you're the smartest person in the room, huh? Everybody just need to
Nah.
This
listen
is
to
not a
you.
dialogue. I ask you,
Check this out. When you stand in front of that federal judge, you cannot control that courtroom.
questions and you respond.
I'm
Do the
answering
best
you.
you can to answer the question. If you don't understand the question,
Yeah.
if you don't understand it, that's one thing.
Okay.
But you have to answer the question that's asked of you.
Yes.
Just to the best of
And
your
I'm
ability.
answering. The only way I know to explain to you what we're doing is like a small business out of a
Okay,
garage.
well, people work in
That's
small
an
business.
analogy. You can tell them. Do you answer the phones? Do you greet the?
So you're doing
greeters?
business
Send
out of there.
Whatever
Yeah, I
you
just
do,
said, yeah, I
Is it
just
an
said
So
that.
you're doing business out of this residence.
Yeah, I do. We do minimum office work.
Yeah, you're
or
trying to
answer
minimize
phones
it.
So it's an office.
I guess if that's what you want to call it.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
not what
That's
I
what
want
it
to call it.
is.
I'm
Well,
trying to
that's
get a
not what
handle
we
on it.
call it. So I can't.
What do you call it?
I call it a startup place.
Go to the startup place? Is that what you say?
Keep saying the same
no,
thing.
I don't say that. I just call it a place where, we don't have a name for it. We just know what we're doing with the place.
All right,
So,
when you're talking about somebody being there, how do you refer to this location?
what do you mean? Someone
What do
being
you call it? Go to the office? Go to,
Go to the house.
what do you say? What do you refer to this place as?
Well, we
Startup?
sure don't call it an office. We call it a house. Go to the place.
Yeah, go over to
Go
the
to the
house.
place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you tell slaves. That way they won't get you in trouble by getting them not to say office.
But is there any activity that goes on at that house that is not, in essence, office work for the ministry?
No, not that I know of. No.
Okay, so it's an office where people are phone calling, doing mail. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, some of that takes place. Yes.
Okay, and what else takes place?
That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, you took them
for
through all that
that.
just to say that,
Have you
man.
been
Let's
there?
move on. Let's
Yeah.
get to something else.
That he was a part of. But because we
wait,
bought
back
the
up.
building, I guess he thought we had his equipment
So what building are you referring to that you bought?
in Taylor, Michigan.
What
Ministry
building?
bought that.
What
You
building?
know what? They ought to put this guy on the behavior panel.
On the 20320 Superior Road.
So you own that building and you lease it to the church?
Yes.
And how much do you get in lease
You
money?
lease it to the church.
$3K.
A month?
Yeah.
And you also run offices out of there?
Yes.
What about the lawsuit filed in 2006 by GE Capital Information Technology Solutions where you and Resurrection Media Ministries were named as defendants?
I can't remember everything that was about, but
You was caught up in
I
some
do
other
remember
stuff.
something like that. And because I filed bankruptcy, I think, in
Personally?
yeah. And
When did you personally file bankruptcy?
I think that was in.
As a therapist myself, I know how important it is to be able to have someone that you can talk to about problems,
right
to bounce
here,
ideas
full of
off
mess.
of, process your traumas.
He dancing all around and stuff. He think he the smartest person in the room, and he want to control the room. That's a narcissist. That is a pure, bona fide, certified narcissist. I want to get to another one where you talk about that money. Let's see what this one say. Let me share this screen. Let me share this screen with y'all, fam.
Questions. Who is Zoya? I'm not sure if it's Garcia or Garrica.
There was someone who worked for the ministry at one time.
Somebody who what?
Worked voluntarily for the ministry.
Volunteer.
Is she still volunteer?
No.
From what time frame did she?
11 to the beginning of this year or something like that.
2014?
Or the end of last year or something, yeah.
Okay.
This is in
Did you have a
2014.
child with her?
No.
No child with her?
No.
Did you have a relationship with her that was physical, sexual?
No.
Objection, relevance.
Okay, that's fine. But you had no physical or sexual relationship with her?
No. That's prejudice as well. No.
Pardon me?
What did you say?
I can't hear him because I keep hearing.
I said no.
Okay.
Because you keep hearing objections.
No, but he keeps talking, so I can't hear
So
both.
when I place an objection on the record,
So don't
stop
say
talking.
no. Okay.
Do you pay child support to a Diana Dean or Diana, she might go by two different names, Kirshane, if I'm pronouncing it right, Courchaine?
No.
Objection, relevance, prejudice.
No?
No.
Someone by the last name of Dorsey, Ildiko Dorsey, do you know that person?
Yes.
And who was that?
She worked in the ministry years ago.
What time frame would you say?
In
Don't hear about his past
asked him
girlfriends.
what did he told him to ask what he wanted, and he asked for wisdom, which is a very known story. And that was in a dream, and he awoke, and he became the wisest man in the world from an appearance in a dream.
Okay, any other sites you can give me about dreamlike states that are
Abraham.
he's visited in?
Abraham.
There was a dream?
Yeah, he appeared to Abraham in a dream.
Objection to
Your
relevance.
dream.
What-
That's what you
is this
keep
a
selling
test?
to these people. Stuff you
Private,
see in your
priestly.
dreams.
It's not priestly when you have a dream. That's
It
not.
is
There is no.
priestly. You
There's
don't
no
know the-
privilege on that.
you don't
Now you argumentative
There's a
again.
privilege on priests being required and held to testify about
Exactly.
what they say to parishioners.
Exactly.
In a dream?
No, he said.
I asked what he said in a
Let
dream.
me find that one you talking about that money. I don't want to hear
I
about
can't
your
say
dreams.
that.
That's fine.
It's proprietary. It's,
Man, I don't want to
It's
hear
not
about your dreams.
proprietary.
yes, it is.
I really don't. Yeah, that's that stuff you selling to them people. That's your little catchy thing. I see things in my dream. That was day 2. And that was from back in 2014. So this guy been going through a lot of stuff over a period of time. And I think he changed it into this kingdom God global thing. But I couldn't get to the part where he was talking about that money and all of that. You got a lot of videos on here. So day 1, part 2. Day 1, part 1. See what he's talking about.
The first issue and our itemization on, also some of them were wire transfers. So
There we
they would
go.
go directly into some bank
Let's
account.
talk about that
and
money.
We've asked for the bank statements that reference these
Talk about that
funds that were
money.
transferred.
It's my understanding from pastor's assistant that there's no bank statement that would identify specifically that the deposit was a deposit from Deborah Frazier.
I believe that his own documents will show wire transfers. Wire transfers.
Why don't you proceed with question and answer? And if that's the case,
that's
okay,
not.
I'm not here to testify. If those documents
Sir,
exist,
are you giving me documents in satisfaction of the subpoena Deuces Tecum?
I'm giving documents produced by JMMI in response to the subpoena Deuces Tecum that are responsive to your requests.
So how is it that you've responded to this request if you provided me no bank statements when we know that there are wire transfers?
Because no bank statement, I'm told by another representative of JMMI, would reflect that it's a direct deposit from Deborah Frazier.
A wire deposit? Wire transfer? You don't think a bank statement would show a direct wire transfer?
Okay, I'm not here to testify. You can ask this witness questions if you think there's more information available to you.
What if you could taste the movies?
We turned that idea into an $11.3 million business with Wix. One movie night, we were craving this chocolate cake that we saw on screen.
And we said, how cool would it be to put on an event where people are able to eat what they see on screen?
For the first event, we're literally cooking like 80 cakes out of an oven in my apartment and running like up and down all night. It was wild.
Seeing how successful it was, that's when we realized that this is a real thing. Now we need a real platform to actually sell tickets on.
Our Wix website is the core of everything.
Available, then
all right, well, let me
you and
ask
I
it
can
this
discuss
way.
it off the record.
Let's ask it this way. Do you agree to provide any bank statements that would reference... Sir, I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you.
I'm not answering the question. You ask the witness.
Let me finish my question. Do you agree, pursuant to the subpoena, as his attorney, to provide me with bank statements that would show any and all wire transfers from Deborah Frazier to JMMI or David Taylor, the Apostle?
Yeah, I'm back with y'all.
Yes, but I don't know that they exist.
All right, I understand, but bank statements regarding wire transfers. And I understand that a deposit would be generic and not list on the bank statement who compiled that sum.
Counsel will look into wire transfers. I didn't make that specific inquiry because that's
not what I'm asking.
wasn't
I've moved
specifically
on.
asked for.
I've moved on. I'm asking, I want bank statements that show whenever Mrs. Frazier's check was deposited, even if it was among other checks. But if you can point to this bank statement and say Mrs. Frazier's money was deposited on this day with or without other people, I want those bank statements. Do you have any objection to that?
If they exist, I'll provide them.
Well, you would acknowledge that if it was deposited, there'd be some statement, right? There'd be something that would show that.
Most likely.
Okay.
Let me move on to another one. Let me move on to another one with this one. They're asking about some bank statements and all of that. They raided that house, man. That house that guy was living in, that was a hell of a house. We all dream to live in something like that. But once you get out like that, you start getting greedy. You really do. Let's see what they're talking about on this. You start getting greedy and you just can't stop. And they were straight up and down slaving these people. Let me see what they're talking about with this one. But he trying to put this deposition was way some years back, but this guy still kept going on and on. See what he talking about.
We are back on the record. It is 4:32 p.m.
All right, so I'm going to show you documents from JMMI about bank transactions.
Okay.
And do you acknowledge that this is August 27th, 2014?
Yes.
And under source, it says source not disclosed yet. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes or
Yes,
no.
uh-huh.
And you see $7,500.
Right.
And then on the same day, August 27th, 2014, it says Schramm, check, retainer fee for Frazier versus Frazier, correct?
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And $7,500.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is it your understanding from talking to Michelle that that $7,500 that came in and then was routed out to pay Hertz Schramm was in fact Debbie Frazier paying for your attorney fees?
No, she didn't share with me the details of that. So I'm seeing this here, but I was never told that. I was just told that she gave it.
That she did pay your fees?
Yes.
And it was about the August 27th time?
She ain't donate to pay your legal fees.
I can't remember if it was the date or not.
No, you can't remember
but
nothing.
in this time frame?
You want to put that on Michelle.
At any rate, because there wouldn't have been any other time you retained Hertz Schramm, was it?
But no, but
Man, you
I don't
took
know
that
who it
person
is.
money.
He.
But she had contemporaneously.
Yeah, you're a fraudster, my man. You selling people this gospel, your dreams, that you see in Jesus in your dreams. Then when they turn around and ask you about these dreams, all of a sudden you don't know this, that, and the third. You're very argumentative, and you face some serious charges. This guy maybe get locked up for the rest of his life. And he's 50-something years old. But again, fam, it's been big fun, but I got to run. Like I said, rest in peace to my moms, who just recently passed away. So I got a lot going on right now. Still processing that. R.I.P. moms. But to you all, fam, make sure you click that like button. Share this live stream with your network. I surely appreciate it. Click that notification bell. Click the subscribe button if you're listening to the replay. I thank y'all. Stay blessed out there, fam.
Tune in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I said the end, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run. Hip hop beats, we're on the scene. Catch the buzz, live your dream. Yeah, I don't feel me straight up life. Or when I'm stand up for the stone, I live my life. Beneath the rich when east and they stick when I make it thighs. But the smoothies never bad for me. My dough is still for thighs on the horn. Niggas know they cute too, I keep out the bone. But let's get it, you know my me, you miss be up the shown. And when I see a niggas fine, you will stay up front. And if they got me, know then I, you know I did the con. You up the icon, I see the fact. Missing I'm easy, but I hate I wake, so what I pack. I keep a searing in the rain, then I smoke as trash. And if I get, I'll keep a far. I know some planet, yeah. Taking trash to the sky from my reason to living. All the flu on the plane that resenting me reeling. That's kicking out of love, I might never be willing. Bitch, you'll never know what you I can never forget. Tune in, vibe high, it's GPTV1. Live stream the trends, let the exploration run.